dahin.
This is a big town. Where should we start?
Claire said she was going to find components, right? Let's start with Nat's storage room.
Na gut, dann gehen wir da lang. Da ist irgendwas, was leuchtet. Und denkt dran, das Ganze findet live auf Twitch immer statt. Wenn ihr Bock habt, mal dabei zu sein, unten in der Beschreibung ist ein Link zu meinem Twitch-Kanal. Würde mich freuen, euch dort zu sehen. Bis dahin. Ich kann nichts sehen, bitte verzeiht meine Unhöflichkeit. Fremde, hast du hier ein Mädchen gesehen? Ihre Stimme ist sanft und freundlich und sie trägt einen Stimmband mit einer Glocke. Die Glocke läutet mit scharfer Klarheit, es ist eine Freude, sie zu hören. Diese Person ist meine ältere Schwester, sie ist schon eine Weile weg und noch nicht nach Hause gekommen. Sie erzählt mir, dass sie zu einem Ort namens Fragmentum gehen würde und dass sie dort etwas finden könnte, das sie sich verkaufen ließe. Wenn du meine Schwester sehen solltest, könntest du mir helfen, ihr zu sagen, dass sie schnell nach Hause kommen soll? Ihre jüngere Schwester wartet ganz allein zu Hause auf sie. Okay, gehen wir erstmal. Und gucken dann später, ob wir noch was finden. Oder ob wir sie halt finden. Oh, hi. Hallo Leute! Bin wieder zurück. Ausgemacht, damit er nicht die Spezialattacke von ihm einsetzt. Jetzt, weil es ist sinnlos. Es ist dumm, die jetzt einsetzen. Hallo. Danke. Eine Schwäche leider, aber naja. Who cares? Wir haben trotzdem gefroren bekommen, nice.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Vielleicht reicht es, um ihn mit einer Runde zu töten. Ich glaub's fast nicht. Oh doch, okay. Los.
Isn't this the robot that was following Clara around?
These can openers all look the same. How can you tell them apart?
Shh. It's about to say something. Listen.
Initializing self-repair module. Initialization failure. Clara in danger.
Oh.
Must protect.
In danger? What do you mean?
Workshop. Target must be in.
Wait. Does it mean that a monster appeared over at the workshop?
Wahrscheinlich,
Clara,
ja.
She...
Ist in Gefahr?
Not good. She's in
Was hat er
danger.
gesagt?
Quick, let's head over to the workshop and check it out. I know the...
Ja, dann quatsch mich nicht zu. Wir gehen einfach. Alles gar nicht hier. Okay, da dann. Scheinbar. Ah, hier. Jetzt ist da ein Monster plötzlich. Okay.
Just as we feared, there's something big over there. And there's Clara. We have to save her.
Let's go. No need to fear. We have the numerical advantage.
Okay, let's go. Was hat er für Schwächen? Nicht er.
The time is now. Let her up.
Let's be friends, shall we?
Kann auf sie jetzt mal die Verstärkung tatsächlich machen und sie macht einen Angriff in der Hoffnung, dass es... Er hat Schaden. Okay, passt. Wunderbar. Genau das wollte ich. Also er hat Empfindlichkeit gegen Eis.
Are you okay, Clara? Are you hurt?
Thanks, everyone. I'm fine. Just a few scratches.
You shouldn't be running around by yourself. It's too dangerous. What are you looking for here?
There's a fault with one of the energy supply units at the base. If I don't repair it soon, everyone at the settlement will be affected. I knew there was a workshop in this town, so I wanted to try my luck here. I found all the components I need, but then I ran into a monster. You guys saved me. I'll tell Mr. Svarog about it. Huh? What do you need to see him for? I can pass him a message.
No. This time, we need to set things straight with him, face to face. Can you take us to meet him?
But Mr. Svarog doesn't like talking to others, especially Wildfire.
Don't I know it? But he's evaded communication with us for too long. This time, we have to see him.
I know you're working hard for the people down here, but Mr. Svarog doesn't trust human emotions. He only trusts his calculation results. So, I can't take you to see him. If Mr. Svarog and you had a fight, someone would get hurt for sure. Maybe even bystanders.
Listen, kid, you...
Clara, you said it yourself before, right? Svarog's duty is to protect the underworld and preserve the civilization here. We have the same wish. Why would he refuse to cooperate with us?
I know Mr. Svarog. He isn't affected by other people's wishes. He only follows logical judgments. Terrible things are happening on this world. Mr. Svarog thinks that the overworld will end soon.
What?
According to his calculation results, the strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. His plan is to keep the Underworlders away from the source of the disaster, so they can survive for longer.
Isn't that just putting us in a cage? It's ridiculous. What difference does it make if our death gets postponed a couple of days? How is that better than putting up a fight?
Komm, wir kommen auf die, du schuldest uns was.
I'll definitely return the favor, but not like this. If you don't mind, I still have important things to do. I'll go back now.
Na toll.
Clara!
Nicht mal Schuhe kann sich leisten.
It's no use, Zila. She's made up her mind. I could tell from her expression. And we'll have to think of another way.
Okay.
That's no ordinary kid. So young and yet so stubborn? No, intelligent?
She's incisive and determined. In sharp contrast to you, March.
Did you really have to add that last part?
It looks like we'll have to get past Clara if we want to speak to Svarog.
Then good luck persuading that mass of metal.
Clara mentioned Svarog's calculation results many times. The strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. Those were her exact words. For me, that's our starting point.
Okay.
So, you think Svarog's logic has a hole in it?
No. His calculation is correct. At its current strength, it is highly unlikely that Wildfire would be able to resolve the problems stemming from the Stellaron. However, that calculation didn't take the present situation into account. There's a new variable yet to be added to the equation. Precisely. If we can make Svarog believe in us, we can almost certainly overturn the result of his calculation, and we'll be one step closer to peace talks.
But how can we get him to do that? Showing him some of our photos wouldn't cut it, right?
There's always a way. But first, we have to convince Clara. I assume she must be on her way back to the robot settlement. Let's catch up with her.
Okay. Nice, so kommen wir da auch hin. Hier ist eine Kiste, die ich gerne mitnehmen würde. Nice. Hi, Clara.
Why won't it... I can't figure it out. Oh, it's you. You came with me after all.
Hier, du bist die
Keep
Einzige.
saying that, but...
Are you repairing this installation, Clara? Hit a snag?
Komm dann hängen, du hilfst dir.
How did you know?
The dimensions and wear of these two roller components look very different from the rest of the unit. You must have only just replaced them. You replaced the damaged components, but the unit isn't starting up as normal. That's what you're trying to figure out, right?
Yeah, I fixed a lot of things before, but I never had to repair one as complicated as this.
Why isn't Svarog helping you?
I don't want to disturb him. This installation was... accidentally damaged by 2 of the vagrants. If Mr. Svarog finds out, they'll get in big trouble.
You know, Clara, if you're too kind, people can take advantage of you.
I think I found the source of the problem. You replaced the rollers, but the bearing is causing a jam. You two, give me a hand. We should be able to fix it between us.
More fixing? I'm getting good at this.
Na dann, reparieren wir das Ding mal.
Can
Hier.
we really fix this?
Relax, we got this. Right, Don Hung?
Less asking, more helping.
Okay, wir müssen es kurz gucken. Also das Ding kommt wahrscheinlich so. Du kommst dann wahrscheinlich so. So. So, oder? Ja.
Whoa, it lit up. Thanks, guys.
Also ich finde auch diese kleinen Mini-Dinger ganz lustig eigentlich, weil die sind kurz, sie sind schnell und nicht zu kompliziert, sie stören nicht großartig. Passt.
No need. We hardly lifted a finger. So, the settlement's energy supply problem is solved for the time being?
Yes. The people on the outskirts don't need to worry about heat or light now. I understand. You helped a lot of injured people in the mine, and you risked going into the town for supplies. You're good people. If
Listen.
there's any other way I can help you, I'll do my best. But this...
How are we gonna convince her? The variable is our arrival. No outsiders set foot in the underground for over a decade. Clara, you're observant, right? Take a look at us. Do we look like underworlders?
Well... You do look very different from other people.
Right! That's because we're not from here. We've never been a factor in Svarog's calculations. And if those calculations are based solely on the strength of the Underworlders, then the results don't apply to the present situation.
When did Svarog start doing his calculations, Clara?
It was... a long time ago. The same time the underworld was sealed off, I think.
Circumstances have changed since then. There's a Silvermane guard down here now. Is that part of Svarog's calculation? Not to mention we're... There's just no way that Svarog's calculations would have included variables like us, you know?
Different planet?
Ja.
Don't treat me like a child. Those are just made-up stories that grown-ups like to tell. I don't...
Das sind keine Märchen.
Hey, he and Marge aren't lying, Clara. I believe them.
Branya... Do you really?
I know how you feel, Clara. You want new hope for the underground, but you don't want anyone to get hurt in the process, right? I also have doubts, but my gut tells me that March, Dan Hung, and they are the new hope this world has been waiting for. Let them
Und wenn ich so
explore,
dümmlich grinse, dann ist das
and
Leben
let's
gut.
see if his calculation result is any different. For you, for him, there's no harm in trying, right?
Okay, I'll take you to see Mr. Svarog.
Ah, endlich, danke.
Really? Awesome!
I understand now. Trying to change Mr. Svarog's mind on my own would take forever. Even if I kept trying until I was all grown up, I don't think I could do it. And all the while, people would be getting sick, losing their homes, and fighting. Just like in the mine. I don't want that to happen. If you guys really believe that you can convince Mr. Svarog, then I need to be brave too.
So sieht's aus.
Follow me.
Gut, wir folgen dir.
I didn't know you'd stick up for us like that back there. Well said.